Imagine a world where Germany emerged victorious against Russia in World War II. This alternate history scenario invites us to explore the profound implications of such a pivotal moment. What if the Eastern Front had turned in favor of the Nazis, altering the course of the war and reshaping global politics? In this video, we'll delve into the potential outcomes, how Europe, Asia, and even the United States might have responded to a dominant Germany. Join us as we unravel this thought-provoking narrative, examining not just the military strategies, but the cultural and social ramifications of a world forever changed by a different outcome in history. The conflict between Germany and Russia during World War II was rooted in a complex web of political tensions and territorial ambitions. Following the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact in 1939, both nations initially collaborated, but this alliance quickly soured. The pivotal moment came in June 1941 with Operation Barbarossa, where Germany launched a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. Key battles like Stalingrad and Leningrad showcased the brutal strategies employed by both sides, with Germany aiming for rapid conquest and the Soviets relying on resilience and counteroffensives. The Eastern Front became a critical theater, draining resources and shaping the overall war effort, ultimately influencing the fate of Europe. To envision a German victory over Russia, we must examine the military strategies employed by the Wehrmacht. The Blitzkrieg tactics, characterized by rapid movement and surprise attacks, initially proved effective, but faltered due to stretched supply lines and harsh winter conditions. Improved logistics could have ensured better resource allocation, allowing German forces to maintain momentum. Additionally, strategic leadership decisions, such as prioritizing key cities like Moscow earlier in the campaign or avoiding overextension, could have altered the war's trajectory. By focusing on coordinated air and ground assaults while securing vital supply routes, Germany might have capitalized on early successes, potentially leading to a decisive victory on the Eastern Front. A German victory in Russia would dramatically reshape Europe's political landscape post-war. With the Soviet Union weakened or dismantled, fascism could gain traction across neighboring countries, as nations might align with or succumb to Nazi ideology, fearing German dominance. This shift could lead to the establishment of puppet regimes, further entrenching authoritarian rule in Eastern Europe. The fate of the Soviet Union would be dire, potentially resulting in its fragmentation and a loss of influence in global politics. Meanwhile, the balance of power would tilt heavily in favor of Germany, fostering a climate of fear and resistance, ultimately setting the stage for future conflicts and geopolitical tensions. If Germany had won the war, the social landscape of Europe would undergo profound changes. Civilian populations in occupied territories would face harsh repression, with widespread persecution of dissenters and targeted groups, leading to significant loss of life and cultural heritage. The potential for resistance movements would emerge, fueled by a desire for freedom, but their outcomes could vary. Some might succeed in localized uprisings, while others could be brutally suppressed, creating a cycle of violence and fear. Long-term cultural implications would include the erosion of local identities, as Nazi ideology sought to impose a homogenized culture. This dominance could stifle diversity, leaving lasting scars on European society for generations to come. A German victory over Russia would significantly alter the economic landscape of Europe. With the Soviet Union under Nazi control, Germany could exploit vast resources, including oil, minerals, and agricultural products, bolstering its war economy and fueling further expansion. This resource extraction would likely lead to economic disparities, as occupied territories would suffer under exploitation while Germany thrived. The war's outcome could also disrupt existing global trade networks, as countries aligned with or against Nazi Germany would shift their economic alliances. This realignment might foster new trade agreements, but also create tensions, as nations grappled with the consequences of a dominant German economy reshaping the post-war world order. In this exploration of what might have happened if Germany had defeated Russia in World War II, we've examined the military strategies, political ramifications, social impacts, and economic consequences of such a pivotal event. Key takeaways include the potential rise of fascism, the exploitation of resources, and the profound changes to Europe's cultural and economic landscape. This alternate history scenario encourages us to reflect on the significance of historical events and their lasting effects on our world today. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, please subscribe, like, and share this video for more engaging content on history and its implications. Your support helps us continue exploring these fascinating topics.